hello, everyone. Say a nice big hello.
Hello.
Hello. So I can be heard, you guys can be heard. That must mean it is time for the Extreme Improv Extreme Show, the fast-paced improvised comedy show where we make up scenes, songs, and stories, and so much more. Now, the show is starting a little bit later than intended tonight, but that's because I was in a flood. Audience, send me your sympathy. Literally, I was in a flood. There are cars screwed up and messed up all across. Strewn, that's the word I'm looking for. All across the roads. There was I didn't know if my vehicle would get through the rain. Literally, I feel like, Leonardo DiCaprio, how he survives that bear attack in The Revenant. I feel on par with that right now. But anyway, how are you guys? We good?
So, just curious, Dave, would you have gotten here quicker if you were using a submarine?
I don't know. The whole world, dogs and cats fighting each other. It's raining elephants, hippopotami. Literally, I crashed into a hippopotamus. There's so much rain. But yeah, who knows? Now, audience, we're going to make up some fun improv games for you. Could you be a power audience and divert your eyes down to the bottom of the screen? There you'll see the suggestion box. Currently in the suggestion box, it says support the show. Subscribe at www.youtube.com/extreme improv. So make sure you smash that subscribe button. And in a moment, I'm going to change what we're looking for in the suggestion box. Audience, give us some random words. Give us some suggestions of words you hate. Why not? Now, whilst we get those suggestions of those words, let's meet tonight's performers, starting with Marty. Say hello to the people.
Hello, people. This is Marty here in Atlanta, Georgia. And I just want to say that when David mentioned Leonardo DiCaprio, I thought he was going to say Titanic, since he was talking about a flood. But no, he related his flood experience to a bear.
Yeah. Well, a water bear, which is a tardigrade, and one of the Extreme Improv teams are the random tardigrades.
Ah.
See? Funagi, or whatever they say in Friends. Now, speaking of Friends, we have Ruth here. Say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody. You were talking about words, and I don't know why, but the word blancmange came into my mind. That's an odd word to suddenly have in my head. Where did that come from? I hate blancmange. Anyway, hello, I'm in Banbury in Oxfordshire in the United Kingdom.
Why do you hate blancmange? Blancmange is awesome.
I hate it.
Do you like custard?
No, I hate it.
My American friends, do you have custard out there?
Yes.
Do you have blancmange?
Don't know what that is.
It is like custard, but with a flavour like vanilla or strawberry or chocolate. But otherwise, it's exactly the same as custard.
I saw the Monty Python skit years ago, and I thought it was blank mange or something.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, blancmange. Okay, now, speaking of blancmange, Ryan, say hello to the people.
Hello, blancmange. I also have spotted dick.
Oh.
You can get some ointment for that. It's
yeah, I should get that taken care of.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of spotted dick, sorry, Andy, you're the only one left. Andy, say hello to the people.
What's up, people? New York City over here, and I would say people in America, we make it easy. We call it vanilla pudding, chocolate pudding, custard, but we name the flavor, and it's pudding.
That's what that is. That's amazing. I didn't know what vanilla pudding was. I've heard that in films. Right. Wow, that's blancmange. That is a lot easier. Okay. Actually, I can't remember what the comedian was. I can't remember who the comedian was that made this joke, but they said about how British things get turned into American things. And they say about how you have to have things really simplified. So, we have a path, and you're like, what's a path? What do I do with it? And so it's it's a side walk. And so we have blancmange, and you call it, well, what is this? It looks like some kind of chocolate. What do you do with it? Well, it's a pudding. Well, why not call it chocolate pudding? It makes sense to me now.
We call it, our pudding is a liquid, and your pudding's like a solid.
Wait, your pudding is a liquid?
Yeah, like chocolate scoopy spoon, like yogurt. It's like a chocolate yogurt almost.
Yogurt's not quite.
Peel it off.
Also, I pronounce it yogurt. Now, anyway, look, let's do some improv.
Can't handle that.
I love these differences. Right, okay. We're going to do a game of verbatim. And let's see who's going to start. It's not going to be me. It's going to be Marty. Marty, you're going to... it has to be about blancmange at this stage, doesn't it? So Marty is going to do a 30-second dramatic monologue on the theme of blancmange. And then we're going to get another performer to attempt to recreate it. And here you go.
Oh no! I've been cooking all day, and I've forgotten to make the blancmange. Oh my God! What will these people eat for dessert if there is no blancmange? I think that I shall just try and say the word blancmange as many times as I can. Meanwhile, let me look in the cabinets and see if I have what there is, what the ingredients to make a blancmange. Hold on. Okay, there I've got some blah. Oh, and over here I've got plenty of mange. So I think I can make.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there, Marty. So let's roll the dice and see who's going to go next. Next up is going to be Andy. Andy, you're going to have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Marty's original performance as precisely as you can. And here you go.
And welcome. I'm going to make this lavage, as you call it, and we're going to make it very easy, or pronounce it as the flamage, because, you know, we'll see how many times we can say the word melage or falage or pabalage. And we're going to make it and get the ingredients and put it together of this melage, falage. And we're going to put different flavors. No, it doesn't matter the flavors because they're called melage, falage, or falage. And it depends on which one you want. The vanilla is the melage, the chocolate is the falage.
And that is time. That is time. So let's roll a dice and see who will be tasked with recreating Andy's recreation of Marty's original performance. Ruth, you're going to have to recreate the recreation of the original. And here you go.
Oh no, we've got to see whether I've got all the ingredients that I need to make a flamage or plavage or plavage or whatever it is, plamage or plamage. Let's see what we got here. Oh yes, we've got some of this plamage, plagage, well, whatever it's called. There's some white stuff, and that could be the blamage, the plamage, blancmange. Blancmange is a good word.
And that is time. That is time. So now I guess we will come to Ryan. Ryan, you're going to have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Ruth's recreation of Andy's recreation of Marty's original performance. And here you go.
Oh, looks like we don't have enough blancmange or flamage or come on or gaban or shaman or shamon and fromage. What is fromage? Fromage. Well, let's see if we have enough ingredients in our cabinet to put the fro with the mange and some of the grange and Lagrange and ZZ Top is part of that, and then scoop it up and smear it on the potatoes, and now we got some blancmange on this fromage, and it looks like a mirage. And
that is time. So now we're going to take things full circle. In a moment, Marty, you will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Ryan's recreation of Ruth's recreation of Andy's original performance. And here you go.
Perhaps you should like some blancmange with your fromage while you're playing, while you're wearing your camouflage. And then you can look at that bird out the window and look at its plumage. And there in the desert there will be a mirage, but don't fall for that because that is not real. So look at when you get your birthday.
And that is time. That is time. Audience, give us your thoughts. Who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? Do you think it was Marty? Do you think it was Ryan? Do you think it was Andy? Or do you think it was Ruth? Give us your thoughts. We're not going to wait around too long because we got a lot of games to get through. Hannah McGowan says, that was dramatic, Marty. How many times can you say blancmange? 10 times exactly? So, yeah, exactly. Now,
As I want.
audience, something I should have mentioned at the start of the show rather than my flood story, is that tonight is both the 450th edition of Extreme Improv Xstreamed, but it is also the 20th of September, which means it is 13 years ago today. Since, in fact, right now, I believe, since Extreme Improv first did the very first show before it was even called Extreme Improv. So, woohoo, yeah.
Happy anniversary. That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Now, when it was the 10-year anniversary, my plan was I was going to do everything I could to bring back the original cast, but then COVID happened, and so we missed it. And then I couldn't be bothered with those guys. So, we're moving on, onwards and upwards. Right, so let's see what our next game is going to be. Our next game is... Oh, we have lost Ruth. We have lost Ruth entirely. She'll be back. We are going to have some alphabet scenes. We're going to have a couple of alphabet scenes.
Come back, Ruth.
She'll be back. Right, so the way this works is we're going to have two performers in the scene. And the performers are going to create a scene where each line of dialogue begins with the next letter of the alphabet. A, followed by B, followed by C, and so on and so forth in that order. Now, audience, could you give us some suggestions of famous films, please? Give us some suggestions of famous films. Janie says, brilliant, congratulations, Extreme Improv, yay. Also, we have a tie between Ryan and Marty for who won that last game. So, if you haven't voted, you still have a moment, but it's currently a tie. So, oh, and Ruth is back. Maybe. But anyway, we're going to have a couple of alphabet scenes. In this one, we are going to have Marty, and we're going to have Andy. Marty and Andy. So let's put you on spotlight here. Let's grab one of those audience suggestions that we spoke so fondly of earlier. And we're going to go with hydraulic. Hydraulic is going to inspire this. You're going to begin at the letter C. You'll have 90 seconds to attempt to get back to the letter C. And here you go.
Can you let me know what the hell that word means?
Don't you know?
Eventually, maybe I will if you tell me.
Forget about it. If you don't know by now, I can't explain it to you.
Great. I thought you had my back.
How can I have your back when you don't have the brain space to take on the information that I need to give you?
I don't know. That's why you're here to help me.
Just go get the tools and let's see if we can fix this thing.
Knowledge is not my key factor here, but okay.
Listen, it's a machine. It's got to have a way to get fixed somehow.
Man-made, it says. I'm not the right man.
Neither am I, but we're the only people here, so we've got to do something.
Obviously, we're screwed.
Please, with the bad attitude, I think we can fix something that's hydraulic.
Quite frankly, that sounds great, so go ahead and try.
Righto, here we go. Will you hand me that screwdriver?
Super. Here's the screwdriver, here's the hammer, here's the thermometer.
Tools! Such wonderful things!
Unbelievable, now use them.
Very tight, this screw. Very tight.
What's going on? Are you tightening it or are you just playing games? I don't know.
Xavier, have patience, my friend.
Yeah, patience. Okay, I'm patient. Hurry up, please.
Oh, zoology. I should have gone into zoology.
Oh, and that is time. That is time. What letter did you start at?
A, C.
Oh, so close. Now, what I can tell you, because I did look it up, hydraulic pertains to the science and technology of using liquids to transmit force, control motion, or perform work in a wide range of applications. So there we go. Like a hydraulic press, I guess. I don't know. It's what
Sounds
killed the
like when I go to
Terminator.
the bathroom.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, so let's see who's going to go next. Next up, we're going to have Ryan and we're going to have Ruth. And then I'll start joining in stuff shortly. Ryan and Ruth, let's get you guys here. Now, where's the audience suggestions gone? Here they are. Could you create a scene based on the theme of ketchup? Ketchup. So, and you're going to begin at the letter S. You'll have 90 seconds to attempt to get back to the letter S. And here you go.
Sauce, that's all it is.
Tomatoes are part of the ingredients, right?
Unbelievable. You've got it right in one.
Vinegar is a secondary ingredient, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I think it has to have vinegar in it, yeah.
X-ray this hot dog for me. It looks like it's filled with something that might not be the best part of a meat.
You can't be serious. You want me to x-ray your hot dog?
Zap it with some X-ray light. We need to see what's inside this thing, if it's healthy.
All right, I'll do it.
Bake this potato while you're over there with all the electronics.
Can you really just take one thing at a time?
Did I stutter?
Extremely badly, yes.
Forget my abilities sometimes. I can't even talk right.
Good grief, you've got a dog next to you.
How about that? I do. I have a little puppy dog right over here.
Can't remember my alphabet. I don't know what comes next.
Just follow your instincts. You'll find the next letter.
Keep talking for me, please.
Let me see what we were talking about. Right. Before this dog came along, we were talking about hot dogs, specifically what's inside of them.
Mayonnaise. Was it mayonnaise?
Not mayonnaise.
That is time. That is time. So close. Well done. So, with this, we're going to go on to our next game. Audience. I think I did say, yeah, we've got some. Give us some suggestions of famous films. We're going to do some 1-minute remakes. The way this works, each of our performers will get 1 minute to recreate an entire film, but they'll recreate the whole story from beginning, middle to end. Let's roll the dice to see who's going to go first. And it will be Marty. Marty, could you please recreate for us Con Air? Con Air. And here you go.
Well, I'm Nicolas Cage, and I've been in prison for a long time, but in this movie, I just remembered that I have a southern accent, so I'll try to be Nicolas Cage, but with a southern accent and long hair. So I'm not escaping, I'm being let out of prison, but I ended up on this plane with all these bad guys. I need to get back to my wife and my kid, but I can't let all these bad guys do all their evil stuff. So I'm going to lay low and see if I can help. Meanwhile, on the ground, I'm John Cusack, and I'm going to steal somebody's car, and I'm going to go find that plane, and I'm going to stop them. What are you looking at? I don't know. What are you looking at? I don't know. You want to fight? Yeah, let's fight. Oh, no, the plane's going to crash. Oh. John Malkovich, you're a pedophile, right?
And that is time. That is time. Okay. I don't think he was. Right. Okay.
It was Steve Buscemi, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. What? You're gonna get legal action. John Malkovich is gonna be all over that.
How dare you?
Sorry, John.
Okay. Now.
That's not who I was.
What was that, Ryan?
He's probably saying that's not who I was being.
Yeah. Now let's go on to whoever is next. Next up will be you, Ryan. Ryan, could you give us a 1 minute remake of Free Willy? Free Willy. And here you go.
Here at the SeaWorld exhibit, we like to torture animals. That's why we keep them in cages and we make them do tricks. Oh no, Willie just ate a trainer. How did that happen? That's incredible. What a trick. Looks like we're going to have to put him to sleep. Meanwhile, a little boy in the audience, no, you can't kill him, because he heard it on the hot mic that they were going to kill the animal. I have to save him. Grandpa, we have to go save Willie. All right, let's bring a bunch of activists down here and protest this whale killing and say, hey, no, this kid has a gentle heart. We have to save the whale for the kid. Michael Jackson music playing in the background. Shouldn't be a kid in this movie. Ooh. Is it safe? I don't know what else happens here. Oh no, it's gonna eat me. I'm drowning. And then they made a Willy 2 with another kid because they had
And
to
that
replace
is
the first-
time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So let's see who's going to go next. And I can see that it's going to be Ruth. Ruth, could you please give us a 1-minute remake of Groundhog Day? And here you go.
Well, I do remember this film, but I'm not going to do that one because Groundhog Day is all coming back to me. Over again, over again. What are you doing? I'm doing it over again, over and again. But we did this yesterday. Yes, I know, but I'm doing it again today. Oh, for goodness sakes. Who do you think you are? You are, I can't even remember the actor's name now. Isn't that bad? That is bad. But if it was Groundhog Day, it wouldn't matter because we do it all over again today. Yes, Groundhog Day, Groundhog Day. Now, what is a groundhog anyway? I don't know. Do you know what a groundhog is? No, I know it's Groundhog Day today. Are you sure? Isn't it Groundhog Day every day? Isn't that the point of Groundhog Day? That we all do the same day over and over and over.
And that is time. Well done. So that leaves Andy and myself, I believe. So to go next will be myself. Can one of you guys suggest a movie for me?
Railway Children.
What was that, guys?
The Railway Children.
I don't think I can hear Ruth, anyone. Right, okay. God damn it. I've never seen this film. Right, oh no, what have I just done? Right, Spotlight. Okay, The Railway Children. And here I go. Oh, right, come on, I'm playing with the spinning top. That's not fair, Michael. You're always playing with that. You've got your dolly, Sarah. Right, so anyway, come along, everyone. We need to go along. Hey, what's that down there? Oh, there is something. Let's go down, Michael. Give me your hand. Oh, my goodness. There's a dead body on the railway tracks. What are we going to do? I know. Let's poke it with a stick. Hey, will you stand by me? No, we're not doing that. Let's do something else. Oh, hello, Mr. Tompkins, the bus conductor. Bus conductor? He's a train conductor, you dunce. Oh, fiddlesticks. So what are we going to do, Mr. Train Conductor? Wait a minute. You're not John Malkovich, are you? Children, run! Oh, thank goodness we found John Malkovich's dead body at the railway station. Wait, what? And scene. Moving on. Let's see.
Exactly like it.
It's something like that, isn't it? Right, now, I haven't even seen Stand By Me either. I've only seen Family Guy recreate it. Now, anyway, Andy, could you give us a 1-minute remake of Forrest Gump? Forrest Gump. And here you gump.
Oh, great. Yes, I love it over here. Listen, here, have some of our chicken gumbo soup. Gumbo? Oh, I love it. Oh, I'm Forrest Gump, and I love the gumbo soup. Yes, you know, we make the best gumbo soup for you. Forrest, you're great. Oh, yes, we're going here, and I'm walking the dog over there. Hey, everyone, you know, I'm great, and I need your help. Oh, we'll help you, Forrest. Yeah, everybody, let's get in this back. That is great. This is so great. Great community and all. But we should give you a bit of a problem because you're kind of like here. Don't give Forrest a problem. We're going to have to take you. Yeah, I'll pour the gumbo on you. Oh, yes. Just let Forrest be Forrest. I'm loving everybody, and everybody loves Forrest unless you have a problem. No, we ain't got no problems. We learned our lesson. Yeah, we learned our lesson. That's great. Everyone get together. Oh, Forrest ain't feeling so great. Oh, my goodness. Here, hopefully this gumbo will help you. We'll find out. Oh, my goodness. Ugh, that's some good gumbo soup. Oh, thank you.
And that is
Oh,
time. That is time. Well done, Andy. So, let us have a look. Now, for our next game, audience, could you start to suggest for us some professions? Give us some professions, and we're gonna make up some jokes. We're gonna play a game of Doctor Doctor. Doctor Doctor, I feel like a blank. Doctor Doctor, I feel like a blank. And then we are going to say our punchline. Now, just because I asked for the suggestion late, I'm going to derive some suggestions from your movie titles that you gave us. So we're going to start off with Doctor Doctor, I feel like an ocean. Doctor Doctor, I feel like an ocean. If you have a joke, give a wave. Andy.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like an ocean. I'm gonna say goodbye to my bill and wave.
Aha. Doctor Doctor, I feel like an ocean. Don't you believe me? See? Okay, anyone else? Doctor Doctor, I feel like an ocean. And Doctor Doctor, I feel like an ocean. I'm quite salty. Andy.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like an ocean. Well, I'm Dr. Johnson, and I'm telling you, bam it up.
Ah. Okay. Anyone else for ocean? Right, okay. Doctor Doctor, I feel like an ocean. What do you mean? Can you be more specific? Okay. Anyone else? Marty?
Doctor, doctor, I feel like an ocean. Well, did it happen when you were playing golf?
Aha. Doctor Doctor, I feel like an ocean. Yes, I can understand that. From my estimation, you're the Dead Sea.
Oh.
Ooh. Andy.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like an ocean. So why are you coming to me? Do I look like a lifeguard?
Aha. Ryan?
Doctor, doctor, I feel like an ocean because I'm crushing too many subs.
Marty.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like an ocean. Why? Are you sure?
Aha. Ruth.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like an ocean. Sorry, I'll be with you soon, but I'm just drowning in too many patients.
Aha, very good. Anyone else? Doctor Doctor, I feel like an ocean. Wow, that's deep. Ryan.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like an ocean. We're gonna need to do some open heart of the ocean surgery on me.
Okay. Anyone else? Marty.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like an ocean. Well, you're going to have to talk to my nurse, Meg, about that.
Ah. Okay. Let's mix it up. So we're going to go with Doctor Doctor. I feel like a dog whisperer. Doctor Doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. If you have a joke, then give a wave. Doctor Doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. If you have Andy.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a dog whistler.
Ruth.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer.
Very good, Marty.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. Well, then stick out your tongue and say,
Ah. Doctor Doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. Wow, you must be barking mad. Ryan.
I'm gonna do a hat trick. Doctor, doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. Dog.
Okay, Marty.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. Well, you want me to treat you? Well, sit up and beg.
Aha. Andy.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. Oh, here, let me put the leash on you and put you in the backyard.
Aha. Doctor Doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. Oh, where do you feel this? Well, I feel it in my centre, right down in my corgi. Ruth.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. Can you give me a bit more of a lead?
Aha. Marty.
Doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. Well, you'll be better soon. You'll be good. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yes.
Dr. Sue, I feel like a dog whisperer. Well, we're going to need a stool sample. You want me to take a shit, Sue? Andy.
Doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. But listen, being your doctor, I'm kind of sick of you already. So here, eat some chocolate and die already.
Oh, Ryan.
Doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. I feel pretty ill. Pretty kennel.
Marty.
Doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. Well, don't worry. I have this very good talent for actually peeking inside people's bodies and being able to tell what's wrong with them. You might say I have a peeking ease.
Andy?
Doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. Well, here's some earpieces for your other dogs that can't hear you. It'll sound a lot louder.
Doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. And ever since this started, well, like I've been vomiting from my ears. I've been weeing from my nose. I even cock a poo. Ryan.
Doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. You're right. I just fetched the results from the lab.
Very good. Andy.
Doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. Well, I see you looks like you might be on steroids. You look a bit bigger. No, I just feel like a dog whisperer. I'm husky.
Very good. Marty.
Doctor, I feel like a dog whisperer. Well, if we don't cure that soon, you're going to roll over and play dead.
Very good. Let's mix it up one more time. So we're going to have Doctor. Ugh, this is going to be a difficult one. I don't even know if we'll do anything with this. You guys might. Doctor, I feel like a violin player. Doctor, I feel like a violin player. It's going to teach me that I need to learn about violins. Andy.
Doctor, I feel like a violin player. Don't cry me a river.
Marty.
Doctor, I feel like a violin player. Well, we usually treat that with vanilla pudding, but we're out. Would you like some cello?
Doctor, I feel like a violin player. People always say I'm highly strung. Ruth.
I'm very close to that one. Doctor, I feel like a violin player. Are you just stringing me along?
Ryan.
Doctor, I feel like a violin player. Are you saying that for any particular rosin? or resin? Rosin?
I don't know. Doctor, I feel like a violin player. Do you want me to strip down? I'll leave on my G-string. Andy.
Doctor, I feel like a violin player. Wow, I hope violin's pretty hot looking.
Marty.
Doctor, I feel like a violin player. It's because you fiddle around too much.
I'm going to do a joke off the back of what Andy said. Doctor, no, come in. Violin, was it? Well, my name is Lynn, but don't call me Vile. Right, Ryan.
Doctor, I feel like a violin player. Oh, I just thought you had no neck.
Anyone else violin player? Going once, going twice, and scene. Excellent. Do you know what? I need to look up. I don't know any terms. What is even that thing called?
A bow.
Oh, you've got bow legs. We could have come up with jokes on that. Right. Okay. Oh, do you know what? Someone else in the audience, Jane says, Doctor, I feel like a violin player. I even have a bow in my hair. So there we go. Right. Now, let's go on to our next scene. Audience, could you suggest to us... could you give us... I don't know. Audience, give us some more random words. Give us some more random words. We're going to use them to inspire something or other. Now, let's have a look here. We're going to go on to our next game, which is going to be a game of Last Letter. Last Letter. There's going to be 2 performers in this, and every time a new line of dialogue is started, it must begin with a word that begins with whatever the last letter of the last word said by the previous player. Now, I've made that sound more complicated, but that is the most succinct way to describe the scene. So let's see who we're going to have in it. We are going to have Ruth, and we are going to have Andy. Ruth and Andy. Here we see Andy. Here we will see Ruth. Now, let's see. Your scene is going to be about storytelling. Storytelling. It's going to be about...
Except one question, David. I'm sorry. Am I taking her last word beginning or last letter of her last word?
Last letter of the last word. Okay?
Yeah.
So, for example, if Ruth said fine, that ends in an E, and you have to start something that begins with E. Right, so, let's have a quick look here. So, it's going to be about storytelling, and here you go.
Will you tell me a story, please?
Eventually I will, but I just don't feel like in a reading mood.
Don't give me that. You always feel like that. Feel in a good mood for it.
Thinking about it, I think I could come up with one out of my brain.
Now you're talking. Go ahead.
Dead. The story about death.
How are you going to make that into a whole story?
You see, you gotta listen for the story before you interrupt. I didn't even start.
Totally understand. I'll try and be quiet.
Thank you.
Utmost quiet going on here, but can you say something, please?
Eventually I was, but I was hoping you were going to respond to my thank you, say you're welcome or something.
Good grief, how many times do you need to be thanked?
That, I'm not even sure what you said at the end, but I'll take it as if you said thank you.
Unbelievably, I did.
Dangerously, I think we're going to skip the story and maybe you could just cook a meal and we can talk about the meal you're cooking.
Great idea. How hungry are you?
Exactly 98.7% hungry.
Yeah, that's what I thought you looked like.
Exactly. So can you start cooking, please?
Everything comes to those who wait. Now, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. That's what I'm saying. I'm starving.
Great. I'm going to cook a feast for you.
Understood. And then I'll tell a story once you cook the feast.
Terrific.
Curious. Are you planning to do it anytime today?
Yeah, I'll get round to it, but not just yet.
That doesn't make sense. If I eat, then I can tell you a story. I'll have more energy.
You will, but you might be overfilled.
Disastrously, I don't care about being overfilled. I need something to give me some energy.
Yeah, I understand that, but I don't want you to get fat.
That is nice of you. I don't want to get fat, but I want to fill my hunger.
Right. How much do you think you're going to be able to eat in one go?
Oh, and we'll never know. Well done, well done. Excellent stuff. So, audience, could you start to suggest to us some well-known characters from fiction, or some people from history, plus unusual things for them to do? Some well-known characters from fiction, or some people from history, plus some unusual things for them to do. We're going to, we've still got a few more games to go, but we'll start to get those in early. Now, let's have a quick look here. Ryan, Marty, and myself will do something. So here we see Ryan, here we see myself. There we go. And here we see Marty. Right, okay, good. Now, we're going to play a game of every sentence must. And the way this works is we'll perform a scene where every line of dialogue must include a set word. So, for example, every sentence must include the name of a fruit. And so then we'd have to creatively incorporate the name of a fruit into a line of dialogue. So, let's have a look. Our scenario is going to be that we are magicians. We are magicians. Andy and Ruth, something non-magic related, could you suggest a category for us?
Any furniture.
Furniture. Ugh. Okay, so we are magicians. Every line of dialogue must include the name of some furniture. And here we go.
Auto Man, you made it.
Yes, isn't that the cherry on top of the cake?
I'm gonna couch that as a good fact.
Well, so far so good. That's what I say. Oh, Bozo, you're here.
Yes, I did so well at my last show. People chased me out of the theater.
Wow.
Gazebobo, them all chasing you.
So,
let's table this and talk about something else.
yes, I was going to say the exact same thing. Let's table this indeed. But I need to be honest. I need your help. Recently, I lost a lot of money, and I've been made destitute.
Oh,
How are you gonna support yourself?
I don't know. Like I have a side job, but to be honest, I feel so. It's more of a side board. I'm so bored with it.
well, you need to do something, you son of a bitch.
Hey, cushion those blows whenever you're gonna delve them out to him.
Look, this has just been an awful week for me recently, guys. This week has, because if I'm honest, I've had some real difficulty passing stool.
I bet you have.
He's always been a lazy boy.
Yeah. Look, every time I pass a stool, I can't look at it, and I was on my way to government to see who was in the cabinet.
I was walking one day and I stuck my foot
Yeah.
in.
Oh, yeah, I still have a better version of my last joke. So, look, the truth is, I did go to Parliament, but I sort of, like, crashed, and before I knew it, I'd got a cab in it.
I'll bet you get a job pretty quickly, though.
You know, that lazy Susan, she's just not passing any laws or bills that help us magicians.
Yeah, and look, do you want to see my best magic trick? Look, I'll do my magic trick, and then poof, and it's gone.
Did you say a furniture item in that sentence?
I did, a poof. It's like a little stool thing you put your feet on.
And furniture is a type of furniture.
Yes, yes.
You know, I talked to my girlfriend about it. Patio furniture.
Oh,
She has a nice
She's
She
Irish.
has a nice
Yeah.
coat rack, if you know what I mean.
well, have you seen her when she drops her drawers?
Yes.
You may not know what that means.
I like that bottom drawer.
Oh. I'm more of a top drawer man myself.
You know, if y'all keep talking like this, I'm just going to go move to an island.
Well, there you can foot rest.
Okay, I'll counter that with something else.
So you're going to be on an island, you said.
Yes.
Look, guys,
Oof.
and with all of this, I think we should bunk off of work today.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Are you pretty and 3 feet tall?
As pretty as a hammock and scene. Right. Okay.
What is
I will-
a poof?
What is
I
a
will
poof?
say that was awesome because Ryan got David to blush. I love that. That was awesome.
I'm what?
You blushed.
I
You blushed
blushed.
when he-
I think it's my lighting in here. Genuinely, I thought either that or I'm on the verge of like a heart failure. Who knows? Right. So, I'll show you what a poof is. Right. I hope I'm actually right about this. Right. So,
There's a British slang version of it, and then there's the magic version of it.
I love the fact that there's some words that just don't go across the divide. That huge gap.
yeah,
that is-
Ottoman, poofs, and footstools for sale. I'll show you what a poof is.
Well, I knew the slang thing. Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay, that's a footstool or an ottoman.
Yeah.
It's a poof.
Poof.
Yeah.
It's a poof.
I heard,
Okay.
trying to come up with a
It's
joke. I
not the
can't
same
think.
as a poof.
I think it's saying if you buy it, poof, it's gone and it's in your house.
They say that David Attenborough is a bit of a poof.
And this is how we got demonetized tonight. Right. So anyway, let's move on. So, one day I'll be monetized. Now, let's have a look. Audience, continue to suggest for us some well-known characters from fiction or some people from history. For now, though, we are going to play a game of questions only. Questions only. There'll be 2 performers in the scene at any one time, and everything they say has to be a question. If they say anything that isn't a question, they're eliminated from the scene. If they hesitate for too long, they're eliminated from the scene. Or if they have what is deemed to be a circular conversation, they will, in fact, be eliminated from the scene. Now, starting things off, we're going to have Ryan, and we are going to have myself. Let's have a look where we are. Okay, we are in the army. We are in the army, and here we can see me. Here we can see Ryan. Questions only. Begin. What's your rank?
What's your major malfunction? Private?
Did you just call me a private?
Are you a major private?
Can't you see my medals?
Is that a Purple Heart?
Would you like to see a purple head?
Is that an innuendo of some kind?
How long have you been in the army, soldier?
How long is long enough for you to take me seriously?
Do you want to drop down and give me 50?
Is 50 the new 45?
Can you count that high?
Is this what you're asking for? 1, 2, 3, the rest.
Would you believe it is?
Are you just going to settle that with that low of a number?
Do you want to know what's really troubling me?
Is there a war going on?
Didn't you realise that we're on opposite sides of this conflict?
Are you talking about the war on Christmas?
What soldier... Oh, screw this. Right, okay. Okay, and Marty, you're in.
Would you like to go to the mess hall?
How messy is it?
Would you like to help me clean it?
Is that my job, or is it a favor for you?
How am I supposed to know that?
Can I see your work orders?
Did the boss give them to me?
Who's the boss?
Can we call him?
Do you have Tony Danza's number?
Will Judith Light answer?
Who is Judith Light?
Is Alyssa Milano still single?
Isn't Milano a type of cookie?
Do you know that by mentioning cookies, you've really made me hungry right now?
Do you have the munchies right now?
Did you know I smoked some pot earlier?
I did know that.
Okay, tag you out. And Ruth, you're in.
What are you doing here?
Aren't you in the military as well?
Why would I be in the military?
What rank are you?
Did you hear me question whether I was in the military?
You didn't go through basic training?
Did you?
Did they make you march?
Why would I march for somebody?
Did you wake up in the morning and hear trumpets?
How long have I got to stand here listening to you?
Did a sergeant wake up in the morning and say, there ain't nothing here but steers and other steers?
Sorry, was that stairs or steers?
You can't tell the difference between stairs and a cow?
Is that what a steer is?
Do I have to teach you about livestock?
Are we on a farm now?
Can we go milk a cow?
Do you want to?
Can we gather eggs?
Are there chickens here as well?
Yes, there are.
Oh, tag you out, Marty. And Andy, you are in.
How are you doing?
How are you?
May I get your phone number?
Why do you want to phone me?
Can I be your shadow when we are fighting?
Would you be able to phone me when we were fighting?
Will this be your right phone number?
Where did you get that number from?
Can't you tell?
Whose handwriting is it?
Whose handwriting do you want it to be?
Have you met the Sergeant Major?
Have you thought about maybe wearing blue lipstick?
What would that do to my face?
Do you think it might make it look a little happier?
Do you think I'm sad?
Can I help make you happier?
How would you do that?
Can you let me know and I'll do it?
How long have you got to listen?
Can you sing me a lullaby?
Would you be happy if I did that?
Can you tell if I'd be happy or not?
How big a smile can you give me?
Do you have a karaoke voice or do you have a professional voice?
What's the difference between them?
Can't you tell the difference between a pro and an amateur?
Is every karaoke singer amateur?
Will you sing in so I can tell you?
What would you like me to sing?
Do you know any hip-hop songs?
Is hip-hop really a singy type of music?
What do you think about that?
Do you dance to hip-hop?
Can you teach me how to dance?
What sort of dance would you like to learn?
And we'll never find out. Well done, well done. Okay, so with this, let's have a quick look. We're going to go on to what will be the beginning of the end. We're going to do an impression each, and then audience, you'll get to vote who you thought did the best impression to decide who'll be tonight's Extreme Improv Xstreamed champion. And then we may do a quick line game at the end just while we wait for votes to come in. So let's roll the dice to see who will go first. And going first will be Marty. Marty, could you please be for us? Don't know if you've had this suggestion or one very similar before, you can say. But we have the band Kiss hosting a makeover show. I feel like someone had to do the entire band Kiss once before. Was that you? If not,
No,
you are the band Kiss, or you can choose one of them, your favourite one, and you are hosting a makeover show. And here you go.
You wanted the best and you got the best! The hottest makeup artist in the world! Kiss! I always put makeup on with my tongue. No, I'm not licking your face. I'm putting makeup on there. Paul, show them how how to draw a star? Well, you just take a little, you just go like this. Oh, I'm the cat man. I'm going to play the drums while y'all doing the, I'm Ace Frehley. Detroit, Rock City. Wow, you look professional now. Rock and roll.
Okay, and well done, well done. Okay, let's see who's going to go next. Next up will be Ruth. Ruth, let's find a character for you. Could you please be Cleopatra getting Botox? Cleopatra getting Botox. Take it away.
There must be a way to make my face last forever. The way to make me look so smooth and not have the crinkles at the edge of the eyes, which is no good for being the queen of Egypt. I am going to forever have a face as smooth as the marble from which this whole pyramid is going to be built. Yes, you will see the face of Cleopatra never gets older, never gets grey, never changes. It stays always beautiful. That's what Botox will do for me. This is not an advert. This is the truth. For Cleopatra's face must always be still. There will be no smiles. There will be no wrinkles. There will be no laughing lines. It will be as though I was made of alabaster.
And that is seen. That is seen. Well done. Well done. Okay. Let's see.
Sam, I'm so sad I didn't grab these.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Do you know, that might be what I was thinking of, because Kiss came up in our group chat recently. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's been a thing about Kiss. Okay.
Why
Now-
didn't I grab these and use them? Ah!
You
Oh,
didn't
dear.
need to. You didn't need to. You were the embodiment of Kiss.
You're better than the real band.
Okay. Let's have a look here. So, next up, let's have Ryan. And could you please be Scooby-Doo giving a presidential speech? Scooby-Doo giving a presidential speech, and take it away.
Ryrello, Runtry Ren. Ren me roar rear. We have re roar of Reraxis. Re Rooper Rowers. Rust rewrite. To riddle me right. To the ranks wrong. Really right shram rips. Rye red frizer riles me. Where is a ramramic going on? Shaggy. Instead of a vaccine, how about a submarine ranrich? Let's get to the mystery mobile. Zoink Scoob, that's a really good idea, man. That's my rice resident. Raggy Rastney Rame. Re-rovel office. Rin Roffice to Ruprolled. Ran the Rinsurrection. Riz wrong. Re will grab a Rarity. Re-rally Re's wrong Rurings. Gee, Scoob, maybe all these guys walking into the Congress with the masks, maybe there's a janitor underneath that big horn man. Maybe that's the...
And that is well done there, well done. So that leaves Andy and myself. Andy, you will go next. Let's find someone for you. You were Papa Smurf. You are frustrated because you cannot tell which one is Smurfette. So you are Papa Smurf, and you are frustrated because you cannot tell which one is Smurfette. And here you go.
Oh, yes, I'm Papa Smurf. All Smurfs get around. Yes, don't tell me I lost my glasses and my contacts. Looking for Smurfette, but don't tell me. No. I see you got glasses, so you're not Smurfette. No, yeah, look around here. You got a pretty nice figure, but no, I see something down there that ain't what I'm looking for. Yeah, oh, this is interesting. I don't know, I think you're all trying to make Papa Smurf look bad, because I see you're all dressed up in that. Oh, yeah, there are some new female Smurfs. That's great and all. So why don't you separate so I can tell which ones... Don't tell me, yeah, I don't want your point. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yes. No, you're not Smurfette. You're the other one. Yeah, no, I know there's many of them, female Smurfs, and you are one of them. But you're beautiful. But again, Smurfette is the one legendary Smurf that I'm looking for. And we got many legends, but they're more male than female. Though you females will be a legend in a few more years. Us older generation, I'm Papa Smurf. I'm old, you know? So, yeah, oh, yeah. So
Okay, that is time. That is time, which just leaves me. So can one of my fellow performers suggest a character for me?
Pluto Nash.
Pluto Nash. Excellent. Don't have a clue. Right, okay. Doing what? Something unusual for Pluto Nash to be doing.
Making a lot of money in the box office.
Making a lot of money in the box office. Okay, so this is basically my Eddie Murphy impression, I think. And here I go. Okay, everybody, we're going to gather around here and we're going to be fabulous because I've just done a Nutty Professor and everyone liked to see that. And then I did Dr. Dolittle and everyone liked to see that too. And everyone remembers me from the Beverly Hills Cops movies and I'm about to voice Shrek. So I'm big box office hit, baby. Now, gather around. So what is the script we've got here? The Adventures of Pluto Nash. Oh, wow, I bet no one's, this is terrible. No one's going to go and see this. I'd like to be trading places with somebody else. Oh no, I can't film this in Europe. I've got to be coming to America and, Shrek. Oh, that's me done. Okay, so, I didn't even get to the bit about making money. So, moving on. No, in fact, that's all of us. Now, audience, who do you think did the best impression? Was it me as Pluto Nash? Was it Ryan as Scooby-Doo? Was it Marty as Kiss? Was it Andy as
Papa Smurf.
Big Bad Papa Smurf? Or was it Ruth as...
Oh, I've got no idea. Don't expect me to remember.
Excellent.
Cleopatra, right?
Petra.
Cleopatra. Yeah, there we go. That's 5 is a lot of things for me to remember, guys. It's a lot. Right, so, okay, so overvote for Papa Smurf, Cleopatra, Pluto Nash, Scooby-Doo, or Kiss. So, put your votes into the comment section. We'll find out who is tonight's Extreme Improv Xstreamed champion. But for now, let's tell a few more jokes. And we're going to go with the joke-telling game, 99 Blanks Walk Into the Bar. And let's go with 99 typists walk into the bar. How retro. 99 typists walk into the bar. If you have a joke, Ruth.
99 typists walk into a bar and the barman says, "Hang on, this is not a space bar."
Haha. 99 typists walk into the bar and the bartender says, "Hang on, this is no longer my shift." Marty.
99 typists walk into a bar and the bartender immediately recognizes them and says, "Hey, are you going to pay your tab?"
Aha. Andy?
99 typists walk into the bar and they're like, bartender, we really need a lot of paper. As you can see, we're a bunch of typers. He's like, you know what? We're new adventurers. Delete.
99 typists walk into the bar. The bartender says, "I can't serve all these people. I need to escape." Ryan.
99 typists walk into a bar. One of them orders a chicken sandwich. Then the bartender says, "This is a vegan restaurant. We don't do hunt and peck around here."
99 typists walk into the bar. and they say, do you have any vegan food? And they say, yeah, we keep it in the back space. Okay, anyone else for typists? 99 typists walk into the bar, and the bartender says, hey, look, I don't understand what you guys do. And they say, oh, you numlock, let us explain. Right, anyone else? No? Going once? Going twice? And you may enter! Well done. Excellent stuff. So let's have a look to see who got the votes. So we have votes. So I'll say the votes, you count how many you got, and here we go. We have votes for Ruth. We have votes for Marty, Andy, David, Cleopatra, Ryan, Dave, David, Ruth, and any others coming through. Going once, going twice, Andy, and sold. So I think I got 4. Did that put me in the lead? How many did you get, Ruth?
Only 3.
Oh, anyone else? Okay, so that means, therefore, thank you very much, audience. I will take that as I am tonight's Extreme Improv Xstreamed champion. So, well done, everyone, especially you guys. Now, audience, put any final thoughts or comments into the comment section. We'll endeavour to read them aloud at the end of the show. I will remind you, audience, that tomorrow night we're going to have Geek Battle on at 7 PM UK time, followed by Extreme Improv Xstreamed at its usual time. I was in a flood tonight, if you didn't hear that earlier, so tonight started a bit later, but there may be a slight juggling about of things in the schedule for a little while. So I thank you all for being here for when you are. Andy, where can the people find you?
What's up, world? You can find me and everything behind me. There's all the sites. I'm basically doing a monthly show that next week, Friday, September 29th, is our 38th month in a row doing it, which we're very happy. Extreme Improv's performed 1,000,001 times. They can't perform this month, but it is from 3 p.m. to 10:30 p.m., or actually 11 p.m. on Friday, September 29th at all these websites you can watch live. Thank you, world. Thank you, Dave.
Okay, Ryan, where can the people find you?
You can find me walking about town, getting errands done, getting groceries, just living my life. Nothing too major to promote at this time. I'll yield my time to the floor.
Okay, Ruth, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Ruth Curtis Acts. You can find me here as often as I can be, and you can sometimes just find me hanging around at places, you know, doing not very much. Like today, I hung around a lot in a cafe. I was supposed to be hosting a chatty cafe table. Nobody wanted to come up and chat with me. Maybe because nobody actually was coming into the cafe.
Maybe because it was just like the end of the world weather out there today. It was just horrendous. Right, Marty, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at WhatWoulDJesusGlue. And you can find me here on Extreme. Ruth, I would have come and talked to you.
Okay, so for me, my name is David Pstansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Pstansky. Do check out the website www.extremes.tv. Check out all of the YouTube channels for Geek Battle, Slam Jam, Jetlag Loving It, Geek Battle Gaming, and so on and so forth. And of course, the Extreme Improv one. On the 30th of September, so in just a few days' time, like 10 days' time, Extreme Improv will be live at the Aylesbury Waterside Theatre. And then next month, on like the 15th and the 22nd, we're going to have live on stage the Extreme Improv UK Championship, which will be live in London. And at the same time, we will have the Extreme Improv Xstreamed World Championships happening online. Check out all of the details for that over on extremes.tv, and check out the Facebook page because I'll be sharing all the details about how people can get involved with that over like the coming days. It's already there, but I'll keep resharing it, and check out extreme.tv. So with that, from me, from everyone else, stay safe, always stay extreme. Blondie says, brilliant show, everyone. I loved Ryan, Scooby-Doo, and Shaggy. You're all awesome. Ciao for now. Boom. And we are off the air. Awesome show, guys.